So, as Christians, when we think about the natural world, we are used to thinking of that in a worshipful context. A lot of our hymns will refer to walking through a meadow or seeing a beautiful mountain or a river and a rolling stream, and we praise God for those things. However, our hymns and songs often don't talk about the results of modern science, what we see through telescopes and microscopes. And there are some songs that are starting to bring that in, and it's hard to do that in a really beautiful way. But I think we need to be praising God for these many incredible discoveries we're making that go beyond just what our eyes can see. It can be a little disconcerting, however, especially when you start to understand. It was a little disconcerting for me when I first began to understand the long history by which God created the universe and our planet and life. And it was different than my vision from growing up when I would sing hymns and think of God creating each individual bird and flower in the Garden of Eden. So I had to kind of reconcile that in my mind. What exactly am I praising God for? Was he saying, poof, here's the first robin, and poof, here's the first tulip? Well, that's not what we're reading in the natural world about how God actually made it. So I'm learning to praise God for other aspects of it, for the incredible variety of flowers that God has brought about through the process of evolution, all varieties of color and shape and form. And then as humans, we've bred an additional huge variety of colors into that and kind of shared along with God's process. I can praise God for the whole system of plate tectonics that raises up those beautiful mountains. It wasn't just poof, there they were, but what a neat system to create the Rocky Mountain Range and the Himalayas and the Appalachians, and you can see the mountains at the different stages of their development, and praise God for that. So praising God for those larger systems and for the sheer wealth and variety of all that God has made has really transformed my worship and deepened it to see a bigger picture of God, a more abundant picture of his creative power and glory displayed in all that we see.